this now, all right? Petrucci. Now you probably can't see the name because of let me take that off. Hopefully you saw that. All right. How are you doing, folks? Doing good? Sorry I'm talking so light right now. No guitar playing today. I mean, that was just some cheesy. Some cheesy little whatever you want to call it. Let's put these down. All right. So I wanted to just jump on here for a minute. I haven't put out a video in a while. I just wanted to touch on some stuff. I was watching the other day. There was another YouTuber. I don't remember which one. And they were just talking about their channel and their stuff and whatever they do. Obviously, I jump on here. I talk about music. And sometimes I talk about other bands. Obviously, I talk about... Anyway, the whole purpose behind this channel is I'm an old guy. An old guy. I'm 55, okay? 55 years old. That's old. At least I feel older than, when I was at 25, obviously. Anyway, and when I started this channel, I literally just started it for the sake of when I'm not here, if hopefully this is still around, friends, family, and everyone could go back and look at stuff. I didn't jump on here to be this YouTube famous guy, right? That's why there's no editing. There's no green screens running through Pro Tools. All that good stuff. Obviously, there's that moment where you think, why not? Why not do a real production of it, right? Mainly because, well, I'm not that savvy. I'm not going to sit here and BS you guys. I'm not that savvy when it comes to, I use my iPhone for recording this stuff. When I was doing the intro, if you go back and watch some videos way back when there was an intro, unless I took it off of all of them, I think I did take it off some of them, mainly because the guy I wrote the music with put a claim in saying that if my videos made any money, he deserves money too because he helped write the music that was in my intro. So I just did away with the intro. Now, I know you'd probably say, well, why not just do... I am. My wife actually said, why don't you sit down and do an intro? But because it's just an easygoing channel, it's not a get-rich, survive off of YouTube thing, right? With that said, obviously I'm like everyone else. I'm not going to sit here and say, would it be nice if this was bringing in money? Of course it could. Come on, right? Come on. I mean, all of us, if whatever you do in life, if it could bring in money or bring in more money or whatever the case may be, of course we're going to do it, especially if you, whatever. Anyway, enough of that. Anyway, the reason I'm just making this video real quick was, yeah, you'll see, they say, oh, you got an algorithm, you should put one out every Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, be consistent. I'm getting ready to go to Vegas here. And if you're watching some of my other videos, I say this. I go to Vegas quite a bit just to get away. And we're going up to golf. And I might video while I'm up there some of the golf footage because I put some of that up before, and but that's what this was about. This channel was actually just about things that I enjoy, obviously I love playing guitar. I've got oodles of equipment. I've got the Petrucci. I think I've shown. I've got the Petrucci. There's a piano. There's acoustics. There's, there's other things. There's a room full of them back there. And I do keep saying, oh, I'm going to sit down and do my pedals and do this and do that. I think the only reason I haven't done that video yet is very simple, is every time I go back there and I start messing with my foot pedals and trying to create the tone, I find myself getting so wrapped up in trying to chase a tone or do this or do that, that by the time I'm done doing it, I'm not interested in making a video about it anymore because I get frustrated. I'm very much one of those guys that I don't know. I don't like my tone a good portion of the time. You know, when you're in an atmosphere and you're playing in a band and you're doing your tone, you know, having that drive behind the band there helps, you know. But when you're kind of sitting around the house and you're trying to duplicate a tone that you like, I'm that guy. I am that guy. I know a lot of guys can do it. I'm saying I'm that guy that gets kind of frustrated with, you know, I guess if I hear like Eddie Van Halen's tone and I can't duplicate it, I get frustrated. Anyway, enough of that. I'm putting this video out just because it was one of those things where I thought, you know, I don't put a lot of stuff out, and a lot of the guitar playing that I do is pretty basic, nothing exciting, you know. I've thought about doing a backing track and lay down some stuff, but again, I'm not on here to get uber rich and famous, you know. But I wanted to do a video while I had a chance, just to kind of reiterate, because I think I said this some videos back, that, you know, just an old guy talking about music, you know, whether it's modern music with Cardinal Black or The Warning or Hailstorm or someone like that, versus going back and talking about Hendrix and Zeppelin and then in my era, Dokken, Rat, Ozzy, and all that stuff. You know, just every now and then I jump on here because something sparks I should talk about that, you know, or I should mention that, you know, especially if there's some kind of controversy, you know, like speaking of Hailstorm, you know, Lizzie Hale going to sing for Skid Row, you know, I didn't touch on that, but if something like that sparks and I go, ooh, I want to go talk about it, I just jump on here and talk about it. Like I said, I put this up mainly for friends and family to go check out, and, you know, if something was to happen to me, they can go back and hear my annoying voice and all that good stuff. Anyway, I just wanted to jump on here. Sorry I wasn't playing a lot right now today. Probably better for you anyway. Just wanted to touch base and jump in here and say hello. Just trying to, you know, keep something on here, some kind of content. I'm not worried about the algorithm. I'm just throwing something out there for the sake of throwing it out there. Anyway, that said, you know, peeps, stay safe. You looking for guitar lessons? You know what I'm going to tell you. Uncle Ben Eller. Music is when. Robert Baker. Who else we got out there? Robert Baker. Who else? Can't think right now. Sorry. Every time. Oh, Andy Wood. Oh my gravy! I'm trying to think of who else. Who else did I? I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna find it because I watched him today. The Art of Guitar. Sorry, I had to scroll my boob tube there and check it out. My history. So I just watched him today. See, I love it. I love getting on here and watching stuff like that. I think it's fun. Anyway, peace. Sorry I didn't do much more today. Sorry I didn't talk too much about music. Sorry that I didn't sit down and do a little bit more Get Fiddle playing. But I just want to jump in, say what up, and peace. Stay safe.